And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to a Residence of Fate. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video games and second commentary. Last left off, we finished we finished the boss for chapter 14, so now we're down to the last two chapters. I did all of the missions off screen except for this one, which I don't know, I just don't do the fighting ones. I did all the missions off screen and everything. Let me show you. Leanne, like, this is just a brief overview. Zephyr leveled up during the boss fight and everything, so Leanne is actually best in machine gun and grenade. Oh, actually, Vashyron has a better grenade level. This is the secret that I found out for leveling up, right? You don't need to do a lot of damage with the grenade to level up, right? So what I did was, I used Leanne. I had her like do a hero action towards an enemy and build up full scratch damage on an enemy, and then I used a hand grenade EX, and because of how much damage that does combined with the scratch damage, you level up. Like, I'm not kidding, like one time Leanne leveled up 3 times despite the fact that she was already like level 10 or 11 when 10 or level 10 or 11 grenade. It's quite interesting. That's how I leveled up everyone so quickly. Because of that, we're almost at, we only have like 2 hand grenade EXs left, but they serve their purposes. I rarely ever use anything. So now we're going to go over to chapter... What else is going to say? But yeah, now that that's happened, that was the last problem chapter. The last problem chapter has been completed, because like this game has a couple problem chapters. You know, chapter 2, for example, the first real dungeon that you have, like that gives everyone a lot of trouble. Let's see what else is there. We need to go back to. There's no story mission at all. Oh, what am I doing here? Let's see, I believe it's chapter 6. I believe when you first 6 or 7 when you first go to Silver Canyon, that's a problem chapter because there's a difficulty spike. Excuse me, all the enemies just suddenly like get a lot stronger for no real reason. You go from fighting enemies that are like level like 10 and 12 to like level 20 to 30. I just did it again. What am I doing right now? But what else is there? The nighttime chandelier music. I really like the nighttime chandelier music. I really do. Moving on though. We need to go to elevator to level 3. Let's see. The first chapter, I believe this is either chapter 7 or 8. The very first chapter that you have where you do like only 2 people. Like, that's a problem chapter. Chapter 11, obviously when you fight Lagerfield with Zephyr alone, that is a problem chapter. And actually probably one of my favorite one of my favorite cutscenes in the game so far. I just remember, what was it? What did Lagerfield say? It was like, Zenshin ni suju patsu no danganを受けこと切れていた少年の母親は君を許すと言っている。教えてくれ！なぜお前が生き延びて彼らは死んだのか？数十発の弾丸を受けこと切れていた。Yeah, I'm just gonna mute that because like I messed up. I'm just gonna mute that because I messed up so many times that it was just like, whoa. I'm just gonna mute that. Yeah, one of my favorite lines. I don't know. Trying to recall the line while playing at the same time is kind of weird. I guess I should also show you that since we didn't do that one mission for Miranda, we can't access the shop right now. We have to pay a fine. So I didn't know that, but actually, like, that's the way that it works, actually. Like, you have to do, like, these missions for Miranda in order to keep the shop, and if you don't, well, this is what happens. I'm sorry, the boutique is closed for the time being. I'm afraid it's going to take another 150,000 rupees before we can reopen. That's just how it is. What was the line, though? Zenshin ni suju patsu no dangan o ukekoto kirete ita shounen no hahoya wa君を許すの。全身に数十発の弾丸を受けことを切れていた少年の母親は君を許すと言っている。教えてくれ！なぜお前が生き延びて、彼らは、I clearly haven't memorized it. I haven't memorized it yet. That's the beauty of doing voice acting. You don't actually have to memorize your lines. You can just read them. Oh boy.
心配しなくていい。 バーゼルの外で落ち合おう。もしも約束の時間に私が現れなければ、迷わずこのクォーツを砕きなさい。さあ、もう行きなさい。
Advance to the next chapter? Yes, please. Chapter 14, End. Save your progress, yes, please. Over slot 1, no doubt. And here we go.
その話は本当なのか？
それがこの世界の摂理なんだよ。
信じたくはないが、それと酷似した状況で人が死ぬのを見たことがある。
研究所のクォーツは確かに割れていた。それがリーンベルのものでないとしたら、すり替えたのはサリバンしかいない。
それで奴は今どこにいる？
わからない。しかし彼の邸宅に行けば足取りがつかめるかもしれない。
俺たちが何も知らなかったことにして、このままずっと今まで通りにしていれば。
そうなのかもしれない。
ふざけんなよ。俺はバシロンほど大人じゃねえし、嘘をついて逃げ出すのもごめんだぜ。石が割れたら人が死ぬのが摂理だと？俺はバカだからわけがわからねえ。てめえは学者だろ！だったら何とかしてみせろよ！あいつが殺されなきゃならない理由なんて思いつかねえ。納得できねえ！殺すなら俺を殺せよ！なんで生きてんだ俺が！どうなってんだよこの世界は！場所教えな。俺は行くぜ。リンベルも連れて行く。文句のあるやつはここでぶっ殺してやるよ！
決まりだな。たまにはただ働きも悪くねえ。
Chapter 15, Power Beyond Conception. Okay, we got 3 energy hexes, 3 red energy hexes. Okay, story mission's been added to the memo list. Do we only... Okay, we have all 3 of them, actually. Interesting, actually. That one line, when Zephyr's like, Fuzakennayo. But then, like... It was like, Fuzakennayo. But, he translated that as, that's her life? Interesting. That's not quite how it translates to. Actually, like, a more accurate translation would be something like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, or something like that. But, you know, that's her life, that works too. Yeah, that's not a phrase that you're supposed to be using too often. And, that's not a phrase that you're supposed to be using too. You shouldn't be using that phrase too often with people. Like, maybe with, like, your friends or something, right? But, like, if you're just, like, if you just say that against, like, random, like, if you just say that, like, in a random situation, them's fighting words, buddy. Them's fighting words. Anyway, whatever the case might be, let's go ahead and continue. Let's see what the missions are, I suppose. I wonder if we'll be able to actually finish off Chapter 15 in this, whatchamacallit. If we do, that means that potentially next chapter might actually be the last chapter. Next recording session might potentially be the last recording session of the game. Okay, so this gun's for you. I'm looking for a young hunter worthy of inheriting one of my long-cherished firearms. Those who think themselves skilled, those who consider themselves worthy should come see me. I lost my lost trunk somewhere on level 12. I'm at my wit's end. It's irreplaceable. If found, please return it. So, level 7 Le Chat Noir and level 7 Cranktown. Our mission memo, our story mission, head to the outer wall of level 1 and find Sullivan. Okay. Are we gonna fight like Sullivan for this chapter? I wonder? Who knows? Anyway, but yeah, like, and then chapter 14, going back to the whole thing, chapter 14 is the other problem chapter. But now that we got that out of the way, 15, we're on the last 2 chapters. I don't have to say these next 2 chapters are going to be easy, per se, but the problem chapters, the ones that people had the most complaints about were, finished. So, I don't know, but yeah. If we manage to finish things in this, or finish chapter 15 in this recording session, we might be able to actually, yeah, we might actually, next recording session might actually be the last recording session of the game, potentially. I do plan on doing, like, a bonus episode for this game, because, or maybe 2, just so that I could have, like, an even, just so that I can have my episode start out, on Wednesday again. Or just have, like, just to start on Wednesday, so I can do, like, my recording sessions on Tuesdays like I normally do for Monday, Wednesday, Friday series, just for consistency's sake, just like I did for Tales of Vesperia, actually. That's kind of the reason why I did, like, 2 bonus episodes, is just to even things out. Because there's, like, this, dungeon, actually. Outskirts. Do we need to go this one? To this one? On level 1, outskirts. Actually, no. We need to go to the one... Oh, okay, so the one that faces Adersol. The one near Adersol. Why do I know how to pronounce that correctly? I really don't know. Adersol. Aethers? I need to read it again, but I believe it's Adersol. Adersol. Something like that. Anyway. What was I talking about, though? The problem chapters being over? Is that what was I still talking about? Oh, yeah, I guess. No, that's kind of the reason why I did, like, Tales of Vesperia that way. It was because, 2 made it simple. So I could, you know, continue doing my whatchamacallits. As you can see, we actually have significantly less, whatchamacallits than we did before. Hexes. It's because, plain hexes, it's because, we actually had a mission in the previous chapter, where we had to, like, literally, we had to clear out the entirety of level 10. The entirety. Oh, is that, like, well, that must be, like, the orange one. Yeah. We had to clear out chapter 10 in its or level 10 in its entirety, so I used up quite a bit of X's. But actually, one thing I found out about that is when you completely clear out a room, we don't need to rest, we can just save. When you completely clear out a room in this game, what was I saying? When you completely clear out a room in this game, or a floor in this game, any, like, energy hexes that you have, that you place down, you can actually use those to warp straight back to, your home base, which I thought is interesting. So, you know, if we ever get down to level 10, I can just use the energy hex that I placed there and then just go straight back to level 4. The outer wall. The outer wall of Chandelier connecting Basel to the exterior. This area also contains Sullivan's private residence.
Yare yare. ここもかよ。
行くぞ。こいつら邪魔ばっかりしやがって。くそ、どけよ。
Wait, it's just like a one boss dungeon chapter? Is that what this is gonna be? Okay, sure. This shouldn't be an issue. I can just do, like, full scratch damage, maybe? No, I couldn't. Not this time, unfortunately. But it's okay. Though I don't like rooms where it's just like nothing with these guards, because these guards, when there's a lot of them, they can do so much. It's kind of a pain, actually, the way that it works. Because like because they're not individually, they're not too bad, but like when there's so many of them, it's just like, whoa, like what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart this one. Actually, it's a good thing that we saved just before then, so it should be all right. Another smackdown. Okay. Oh, Vashyron still has like that, so let's switch over to Leanne. Go that way. Switch over to the leader. Okay, here we go. Do that, please. And we didn't get full knockdown, but that's alright. That is completely alright. Or full scratch damage, I should say. That was completely alright, though. I'm really nervous about Leanne, though. Okay. Nothing. Sure, okay. Let's switch over to Vashyron, actually. If we can just take care of this guy, everything will be alright. Maybe. Okay, do that. Come on, shoot. Come on, man! If we can just take this guy out, everything will be alright. Think we're gonna make it. Think I might just make it this time? Something like that, anyway. Ooh, Vashyron's actually alright. Leanne, not so much! Good thing that we only have to spin. I want to make a wider triangle. Switch over to that. Switch over to Leanne. By the way, if you ever notice, like there's like targets like next to each person's name, that lets you know that that enemies are targeting them. When it's yellow, that means that you don't have to worry about anything too much, because that means that, you know, people are targeting you, but no one's like about to attack you. When it's red, though, that means that, you know, they will attack you. So if you run, or what was I trying to say? They will attack you. Oh, wow. Okay, no, that's not how things are supposed to work, game. Like, you're not supposed to do stuff like that. Okay, like that was a little bit on the ridiculous side. Alrighty then. Here we go. Let's see, how many people are on Leanne? Hopefully not enough to completely... Ouch. Okay, so just that much. Am I making a mistake by not doing a tri-attack? Who knows? Okay, there are a couple people targeted on Vashyron. Okay, run. Gotta make sure I don't talk into the next episode either. Oh, I didn't get my full scratch damage. Dang it! Yeah, now everyone's gonna attack Leanne, and yeah, condition critical. Well, we're gonna be stuck in this room for a little bit, I imagine. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I really do need to work on Vashyron's, like, the way that I have Vashyron's, like, machine gun setup, because, like, because the way that it's set up is just so inefficient compared to Leanne's, so, you know, I just can't help but, like, just not rely on it at all. Okay, switch over to that. I probably could have gotten away just doing a hero whatchamacallit, huh? Gotta make sure I don't talk into the next episode by accident. Here we go. Knockdown rate. Nothing too crazy, and you know, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna retry again. We'll just retry and then start the next episode off like doing this room, maybe? I don't know. I'll see you guys in the next episode.